Zombies aren't just science fiction, they exist in nature, but not quite like in the movies. Instead of humans, it's ants that become victims. A parasitic fungus turns them into zombie ants. It's a real-life horror story playing out in forests around the world. These ants are not really dead, but they're not fully alive either. The fungus controls their bodies. This leads to strange and disturbing behaviors. These behaviors benefit the fungus, not the ant. The zombie ant fungus is a type of parasitic fungus. It belongs to the genus Ophiocordyceps. Scientists know of over 200 species. Each species targets a specific type of ant. These fungi are found in tropical forests. They thrive in warm, humid environments. They need these conditions to grow and reproduce. Their life cycle is closely tied to the ant they infect. The fungus begins as a spore. The spore lands on an ant. It enters the ant's body through its exoskeleton. Inside the ant, the fungus grows. It forms a network of fungal cells. This network spreads throughout the ant's body. As the fungus grows, it releases chemicals. These chemicals affect the ant's brain. The ant's behavior changes. It becomes disoriented and starts to wander aimlessly. The fungus takes control of the ant's muscles. The infected ant, now a zombie, climbs up a plant. This is no ordinary climb, it's driven by a sinister force. The ant's body is no longer under its own control. Instead, a parasitic fungus has taken over its central nervous system, compelling it to ascend to a higher vantage point. This climb is crucial for the fungus's life cycle, ensuring it reaches an optimal position for the next phase of its gruesome plan. It clamps its mandibles onto a leaf or stem. This is not a random action, but a meticulously orchestrated move. The ant's jaws lock onto the plant with a death grip, ensuring it remains in place. This position is vital for the fungus as it needs the ant to stay put for what comes next. The ant's life is now at the mercy of the fungus, which has hijacked its body for its own dark purposes. This is the final act for the ant. Its journey ends here, but the fungus's plan is just beginning. The ant's body becomes a vessel, a host for the fungus to complete its life cycle. The ant's death is not in vain. It serves a greater purpose in the natural world, albeit a macabre one. The fungus ensures the ant remains in this position, using its body as a platform for the next stage of its development. The fungus forces it to die in this position. The ant's body becomes rigid, a lifeless husk clinging to the plant. This death grip is essential for the fungus's survival. By keeping the ant in place, the fungus can maximize its chances of spreading its spores. The ant's death is a calculated move, a necessary sacrifice for the continuation of the fungal life cycle. This is a strategic move for the fungus. By controlling the ant's actions, the fungus ensures it reaches an optimal location for spore dispersal. The ant's body becomes a launch pad, a means to an end for the parasitic fungus. This strategy is a testament to the complex and often brutal interactions that occur in nature. The fungus's manipulation of the ant is a remarkable example of how life adapts and evolves to survive. The fungus then digests the ant's body from the inside. It breaks down the ant's tissues, converting them into nutrients that fuel its growth. This internal digestion is a slow and methodical process, ensuring the fungus extracts every bit of sustenance from its host. The ant's body, once a living creature, is now a source of nourishment for the fungus. This transformation is a stark reminder of the cycle of life and death in the natural world. It uses the nutrients to grow. The fungus expands, spreading through the ant's body and beyond. This growth is a crucial phase in the fungus's life cycle, allowing it to prepare for the next stage. The nutrients extracted from the ant provide the energy needed for the fungus to develop and eventually produce spores. This growth is a testament to the efficiency and adaptability of the fungus, ensuring its survival and propagation. Eventually, a stalk emerges from the ant's head. This stalk is the culmination of the fungus's efforts, a structure designed to release spores into the environment. The emergence of the stalk is a dramatic and eerie sight, a physical manifestation of the fungus's control over its host. The ant's body, now a mere shell, serves as a platform for the fungus to complete its life cycle. This stalk is a crucial component in the fungus's strategy to spread and infect new hosts. This stalk releases spores into the air. These spores are the next generation of the fungus, ready to infect new ants and continue the cycle. The release of spores is a critical moment, ensuring the fungus's survival and propagation. The spores disperse into the environment, carried by the wind to new locations. Each spore carries the potential to infect a new host, perpetuating the cycle of infection and growth. This process is a remarkable example of nature's complexity and the intricate relationships between organisms. The cycle starts again, ready to infect new ants. The spores land on new hosts, beginning the process anew. The infected ants will climb, clamp, and die just as their predecessors did. This cycle of infection and growth is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of life. The fungus's ability to manipulate its host and ensure its survival is a remarkable example of the intricate and often brutal interactions that occur in nature. The story of the infected ant is a stark reminder of the delicate balance of life and death in the natural world. Not just one fungus, many. The zombie ant fungus, well, it's not just a single species. In fact, what we often refer to as the zombie ant fungus is actually a complex group of related fungi, each with its own unique characteristics and behaviors. These fungi belong to the genus Ophiocordyceps, and they have evolved fascinating and intricate ways to manipulate their ant hosts. It's actually a group of related fungi. Each species within this group has developed specialized strategies to infect and control specific ant species. This means that the relationship between the fungus and the ant is highly specialized and finely tuned by millions of years of evolution. Each species has evolved to target a specific ant species. For example, some fungi are known to infect carpenter ants, while others may target leafcutter ants or army ants. This specificity ensures that the fungus can effectively manipulate its host to complete its life cycle. This means there are many different types of zombie ants in the world. Each type of fungus has its own unique way of controlling its ant host. Some fungi cause the ants to climb vegetation and bite onto leaves or twigs, creating a secure place for the fungus to grow and release its spores. Some species of the fungus manipulate ants to bite onto twigs. This behavior, known as the death grip, ensures that the ant remains in an elevated position, which is ideal for the fungus to spread its spores and infect other ants in the vicinity. Others force ants to die on the forest floor. In these cases, the fungus may cause the ant to wander aimlessly before succumbing to the infection. Once the ant dies, the fungus can grow and develop in the nutrient-rich environment of the forest floor, eventually releasing its spores to continue the cycle. The specific behaviors vary, but the outcome is the same. The fungus benefits and the ant dies. This intricate dance between the fungus and its ant host is a remarkable example of nature's complexity and the lengths to which organisms will go to survive and reproduce. The zombie ant fungi are a testament to the power of evolution and the incredible adaptations that can arise in the natural world. The fungus's time bomb. The fungus doesn't kill the ant right away. It keeps the ant alive until it reaches the ideal location for spore dispersal. This is usually a spot with high humidity and good air circulation. The fungus manipulates the ant's internal clock. It makes the ant climb at a specific time of day. This ensures the spores are released when other ants are most active. Defense mechanisms of ants. Ants, though small in size, have developed a fascinating array of defense mechanisms to protect themselves and their colonies from various threats. These tiny creatures are constantly under attack from predators, parasites, and environmental hazards, yet they have evolved intricate strategies to ensure their survival. Ants are not defenseless against this parasitic threat. They exhibit remarkable teamwork and coordination when faced with danger. When a threat is detected, ants can quickly mobilize to defend their colony, using their mandibles and stingers to fend off intruders. This collective effort is crucial for the survival of the colony. They have evolved ways to protect their colonies. One of the most impressive aspects of ant defense is their ability to work together seamlessly. Ants communicate through chemical signals, known as pheromones, which allow them to coordinate their actions and respond to threats efficiently. This communication system is vital for maintaining the integrity of the colony. Some ants can detect infected individuals by their smell. This ability to identify and isolate infected members is crucial in preventing the spread of disease within the colony. Ants use their antennae to inspect each other, and if they detect any signs of infection, they take immediate action. They carry the infected ant away from the colony. This behavior, known as social immunity, helps to protect the colony from the devastating effects of pathogens. By removing infected individuals, ants reduce the risk of the disease spreading to healthy members of the colony. This prevents the fungus from spreading. In addition to removing infected ants, some species also engage in nest hygiene practices. They transport waste and debris away from the nest, keeping their living environment clean and reducing the chances of fungal growth. Some ant species groom each other to remove fungal spores. Grooming is a common behavior among ants, and it serves multiple purposes. Not only does it help to remove harmful spores and parasites, but it also strengthens social bonds within the colony. Others use antimicrobial substances in their nests. Some ants produce and apply antimicrobial chemicals to their nest materials, creating a protective barrier against pathogens. These substances can inhibit the growth of fungi and bacteria, providing an additional layer of defense. These defenses are not always successful, but they show the ongoing battle between ant and fungus. Despite their best efforts, ants are not always able to completely eliminate the threat of fungal infections. However, their sophisticated defense mechanisms highlight the complex and dynamic relationship between ants and their environment. This ongoing battle is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of these remarkable insects. A delicate balance. The relationship between the zombie ant fungus and ants is an example of parasitism. It is also a reminder of the delicate balance in nature. These organisms have co-evolved for millions of years. The fungus has developed ways to control the ant. The ant has developed ways to defend itself. This ongoing arms race has shaped the evolution of both species. A final thought. The zombie ant fungus is both horrifying and fascinating. It is a stark reminder of the power of nature. It shows the complex relationships between different species. It makes us question our understanding of free will. The next time you see an ant, take a moment to appreciate its hidden world and the unseen forces that might be controlling it.